What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Painscreek Killings. This is a murder mystery game. If you didn't watch the last video, we are investigating a murder of the ex-mayor's wife. Her name is... I forget what her name is. Vivian Roberts, that's right. Okay. Vivian Roberts was murdered on a front lawn. Primary suspect is her daughter's boyfriend, Scott, because he was seen leaving. That's where we're at right now. We're still investigating on who's the actual murderer, who's the murderer, what was the motive, and what was the weapon. So basically 3D clue. You know, was it the butler, you know, in the courtyard with the lead pipe or what? But let's find out. It is not. All right, so we have the barbershop there. Farmer's market. So the church should be down here and to the left. Yep, there it is, Trinity Church. Hopefully the flower pot is here and it wasn't at the mansion, but I mean, here are flower pots. Here are flower pots, and I can't do anything with them. Looking for a key. Give me a key. Alright, I mean, this is gonna be locked. Yep. Maybe a different flower pot? Oh, here we go. Yeah, unlock it. Just use the key. It's alright. You can use it. Oh, church we closed for a funeral of Andrew Reed. June 19, 1995. Okay, so Andrew died. Locked. The code. Anything for that one? Yeah. Yeah, we'll look around, but there's a newspaper back here I want to take a look at. Mansion worker Andrew Reed. Okay, so I was right that Andrew and Scott worked together. Charred body found in his burnt home. Okay, so that was, yeah, 7 Black Pine Road. That's where we were at. Around 11:25 p.m. last night, fire broke out on 7 Black Pine Road, Painscreek. Andrew Reed, the owner of the house, was found deceased, 30-degree burns from head to toe. He was seated on the couch in the living room next to the fireplace when the fire likely started. Cause of the fire is yet to be determined, but the sight of alcoholic bottles on the floor suggests the carpet may have been soaked and helped increase whatever set the incident off. According to possible witnesses, Andrew was seen drunk last night when he was leaving Ann's courtyard. Inns and Suites, police found bottles of empty vodka in the living room next to the fireplace. No foul play is detected at this moment. Andrew Reed, a gardener and handyman for the Roberts family for more than 2 decades, has a wife and a son who... Can I flip page? Continued on page 4. How do I get to page 4? Okay, so his son is Daniel. His wife was Sophia. Maybe she's not dead. I mean, he brought up the fact that when Scott brought up her name, he was seeing visions of her. Kind of, but I mean, that I guess it doesn't mean that she was dead. I mean, divorced? I don't know. Whatever the case may be. Okay, so Andrew died in the house. Interesting. I mean, a lot of people are dying in this game. Or in this town, I should say. I will stay at the cabin tonight. I don't need dinner. And Scott was staying at the cabin, the hunting cabin, when Vivian was murdered. I have to remember to take photos more often. To record things. I know I'm gonna forget. I know I'm gonna forget stuff. I probably already have. That's creepy. Makes it it's locked. Hair, pencil. May 3rd, 1985. 5/3/1985. 5/3/1985. Might be 6 digits. For the wherever the benches inside of the confessionals. Might have been 6 digits. I think it was 6 digits, so might be the code for it, but we'll find out. But that was what? May 3rd. Okay, so May 3rd, we have an entry for May 3rd, but let's start over here. Father Matthew picked me up from the orphanage today. He said I'll be staying with him for now, and I can call him Dad if that's okay with me. One day he will bring me to sign something. He says that after the signing, my name is not just Scott, but Scott Brooks. So glad I now have a home. Father Matthew brought me to the attic today. There are so many wooden toys, and he made them all himself. He asked me to choose one that I liked. I chose the toy plane. It looks so cool. He says he can teach me carpentry when I'm a bit older. He even made a secret space for me in my room so I could put my special treasures inside. I love Father Matthew. The older boys are always bullying me. They call me a bastard child and a weirdo. They said that's why my own parents didn't want me. What does bastard mean? Children can be so mean. Father Matthew says I should be patient, but they threw stones at me. Father Matthew cleaned my wounds. It's painful. Father Matthew told me to forgive and forget. He said they don't know what they're doing. I like Father Matthew, but I hate the boys. Okay. Trisha defended me today. The boys walked away when she said her dad is going to catch them, put them in jail. I want to be like Trisha's father. I want to be the next Charles Roberts. That way no one will ever bully me. Derek is always there whenever Trisha invites me to play. He's 5 years older than me. He's like her bodyguard or something like that. He's really good at drawing. He gave me one of his drawings today. He says he only gives drawings to friends. I wish I could draw like him. Maybe I can make a wooden toy car for his next birthday. Okay, so who's Derek? I don't know who Derek is, I don't think. He even made me a secret space for me in my room so I could put special treasures inside. Secret space in his room. I'd be very curious about this secret space here. Hmm. Four digits. Let's do 1985. And maybe I'll try 0503 just for the hell of it. I'm going to guess this is Father Matthew's office. Father Calvin. Who's that? Looks like Putin. And another code. Figure what the heck, why not try it? Scott Brooks pleads not guilty to killing ex-mayor's wife, Vivian Roberts. In murder suspect denies killing former employer. Scott Brooks, the adopted son of Father Matthew Brooks, Painscreek Trinity Church, pled not guilty in court yesterday. According to Scott, he met with Vivian in the woods that night but went home after their meeting and did not step out of his cabin for days. When he left her, Vivian was still alive. When asked why he met with Vivian, Scott's answer was that they met to discuss about personal matters and it was only between the two of them. Scott denied further questioning, stating only that he had nothing to do with Vivian's murder. That whoever killed Vivian must have admitted the crime after that whoever killed Vivian must have committed the crime after he had left. As to why Scott was at his cabin for days after Vivian was killed, Scott explained that he did not even know that Vivian had been murdered. Staying at the cabin is just something he has always done, that he keeps at ease while at home. That he feels at ease while at home. Scott is currently detained in the county jail. No bail has been set for his release at this point. Photo of Matthew and Scott years ago. Tiny key. I returned the tools back to the storage room. Oh, here we go. Scott's things. Wow, son of a gun. That would be, could find something interesting in there. Oh, what could this be? 85? I don't know. Oh my god. Wow. Let's meet our secret hideout 5 p.m. Code changed to 8831. Trisha. So their hideout was behind the shed. So now I know the code for that. Mr. Peterson passed away at the age of 81. Everyone attended his funeral today. He was buried next to Mrs. Peterson. Population of Painscreek is decreasing. Old people are dying. Young people are coming back after college. Will I stay in Painscreek till I am old? And will I die like Mr. Peterson? Will there be anyone left at that point? Trisha talks a lot to me recently. I feel comfortable whenever she's around. I could be myself in front of her. She makes me happy. Father Matthew tells me that's important to have goals in life. I wonder what life goal I should have. I wonder what Father Matthew's goal is. It's been a few months since Derek got hired by Trisha's dad to be the mansion driver. Okay, so Derek's the driver. He gets to travel around the world now. I envy him. I want to work too so that I can buy something nice for Trisha. There's a secret room in the mansion. I can't believe it. I can't wait till Saturday to explore with Trisha. Eight, 3, 1. Boom. What do we have here? We have a key. Looks like a mansion room key. Okay. Okay, it said attic on it. Trisha. Drawer. Okay, 7. 7, 1. So we have a rook and a queen. Yeah, rook and a queen. Seven, 1. 7's on the rook, okay. Has the 1 on it. So Trisha's diary. I like being with Scott. I can be myself in front of him. He doesn't judge me or tell me what to do. He cares about what I think. He makes me happy. Scott and I have decided to have our own secret hideout. It'll be really fun. Mom won't know that we are secretly meeting. I'm so glad that Scott is now working at the mansion, although having Andrew as a supervisor is probably not the best idea. He's drunk all the time, and I don't want him to influence Scott in a bad way. Scott has to work the garden the whole day after that. He has some errands to do. I guess we won't be meeting today. I miss him already. I wanted to learn photography, so Mom hired Oliver to be my tutor. At first I thought he would be too old to teach, plus his techniques are probably too ancient, but when he came, I surprised that he's a very humble person. Despite our age differences, we talked for hours. I felt comfortable around him. Then he showed me the photos he took. They were beautiful. It was around this point that I figured out that Oliver is perfect as a tutor, that I shouldn't have been so quick to judge the old man. I'm so glad Oliver is my teacher. Scott has finally finished moving all of his stuff to the cabin. Winter's coming. It'll be extremely cold in the cabin. Fireplace should help. Maybe I should knit a scarf for Scott. I think I'll visit him today. Okay, so that's on 93. This whole time, I did not realize I could be doing this. Oh, what's this? Oliver from the photo lab borrowed a shovel and a wrench. Andrew. He asked me if extras, so I told him he could keep the tools until he was done with them. I mean, this is it right here. The Benfield secret safe instruction. Insert the clock key, set the time, turn the key. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look for this. I don't think I have a clock key. And tea time was the question, so I'd have to look back to see when is Vivian's tea time. I didn't feel well today. I had a nightmare last night. I cannot remember what it was like, but it was unnerving. I see Scott all the time now since he has started working at the mansion. He's always with Trisha. I used to be one to hang out with. I used to be the one to hang out with Trisha. Who is this? Mom says she feels better these days. It's as if she forgot she even has cancer. Hope she recovers quickly. Mr. Johnson is a great man to help us out like this. Trisha talked to me today. She said Scott is busy recently and she feels lonely. I would never make her feel that way. I cannot say it to her, but I will be there whenever she needs me. We talked a lot. I wish every day would be like today. Today, Scott came and asked if I know anything about Father Calvin. I only knew him as the previous church pastor before Father Matthew took over. I told Scott to ask Matthew about it. Scott didn't say anything and left. Looks like they aren't getting along too well. Okay. So Scott and Father Matthew could be having issues, maybe, but if Father Matthew forgets his key, place it under the flower pot next to the church. So Trisha Roberts has been in here twice. Father Matthew visited both times. I think that's the only significant ones in here, but let's flip the page again. Matthew. Trisha Roberts the third time. The dates 9/3, 10/9, 12/6. Wanda Tyler. November 15th, Derek visits me every day. Sometimes he smuggles the snacks that I like. Knowing that I would never get them from the nurses. Other times he brings me flowers. They smell so wonderful. I know he knows that I love Sense and Sensibility and reads me a chapter or two every time he's here. He doesn't have to drive Charles for a few days. He stays past visiting hours and sleeps on the armchair, tending to my needs during the night and gives the nurses a break. He's such a good kid. Okay, so this is his mother. My hair's falling off more now. I really don't like the chemotherapy sessions. They make me throw up afterwards. Sometimes Derek visits me, pains me to see him holding back his tears. I want to comfort him, saying that I'm getting better, but my appearance betrays me. Sometimes I wonder if my life had any meaning at all. Having mostly worked my whole life for the Roberts family, what will people say at my funeral? Will Derek think of me as a mother who was always there for him? I would have done so much more it only there was more time. If there was only more time. Wanda Tyler. So there's the street address, 43 Silver Lake Boulevard. Give me that. Okay, well, this key card might get me into... Hello? Obviously, the elevator is not something I can do. Up here we go. There's to go down. I don't have a key that's gonna let me in there. That's the only set of stairs that goes down. Alright, so maybe we go visit Wanda's house. Here, 41, 43. Here we go. Well, I think that's going to be it for this part of the Painscreek Killings. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, if you dislike it, dislike it. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch everyone in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone.